Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you 4 ways to steer a car. This right here is the steering wheel of a car, and I'm going to show you 4 different ways that you can actually maneuver this steering wheel to actually turn a car and drive a car, to steer a car. Let's get right to it. The first one that I want to go over is actually the most simplistic one, and it's called fixed input steering. Now, with fixed input steering, you are basically getting your hands, putting them into position on the steering wheel, something like this, and you want to only keep them in this position. You don't want to move them around the steering wheel. You put them in position and they stay there. Now, with fixed input steering, you're basically just going to turn the steering wheel while keeping your hands in the same position. Now, obviously, you can't take really sharp turns at really fast speeds with your hands like this without actually taking your hands off the steering wheel. But if you're going in a straight line and you're taking turns that are not sharp, you're dealing with, let's say, minor curves in the road, doing lane changes and so forth, you can use fixed input steering. It gives you ultimate control over the car as long as you're not taking sharp turns. As long as you're only dealing with minor curves in the road and basically going in a relatively straight line for the most part. That is number 1. Fixed input steering. Number 2 is hand over hand steering. Now, this is the method that I generally use for driving, but basically you're going to hold the steering wheel and you're going to use one hand to turn it while getting the other hand, lifting it over the turning hand, grabbing it, then bringing the other one under like that. Okay? So once again, like that. Slow it down for you, just like that. You're turning over. Grab, over, okay? Once again, over, grab, over, okay? Just like that. That is hand over hand steering. Let's straighten the steering wheel out again. Hand over hand steering was number 2 in this video. Number 3 is going to be the push-pull steering technique. Now, this is kind of similar to hand over hand in that you're going to have basically the same level of control over the steering wheel, but you're going to keep your hands and you're pushing and pulling. So push, pull, push. Now I'm grabbing it, pull, push. Okay? So once again, basically we're going to push, grab it, pull, and I release. Push, pull, push, pull. Push, pull, just like that, okay? That is basically the push-pull steering technique, which is the 3rd one in this video. And the 4th one is actually the one that I've been using to turn the steering wheel back to center, which is one-handed steering, otherwise known as palm steering. So if you palm the steering wheel, so let's say you're driving a manual car and you have your gear shifter over here and you're trying to keep control while shifting gears, you're going to grab the steering wheel at the top center because that's going to give you the most balanced grip of the steering wheel, just like this. I like to grab it like this, and then as I start to turn, what I do is you release the grip, okay, and you're palming it. So right now the steering wheel is actually rotating in the palm of my hand, just like that. Okay, as you can see, just like that. And you can turn really fast. Look at this. Bam! Just like that. Boom! Woo! Bam! You can turn really fast with one-handed palm steering. You have the speed, but what you lack is the control. So with fixed input steering, we'll go back and recap. With fixed input steering, you're limited with the turns that you can take, but you have ultimate control in a straight line and around little curves and so forth. Hand over hand, you have more versatility with the curves, and you can also get a good amount of control. Push-pull, okay? You also get a good amount of control with a lot of versatility. And last but not least, palm steering, which is one-handed steering. You get a very fast turning technique, so you have the speed, but you lack the control. But you do have ultimate versatility because you can turn really, really fast. You can turn the steering wheel really, really fast. And that's basically it. In this video, I've gone over 4 ways to turn your steering wheel and steer a car. Now, I've shown you a wide variety of ways in the sense that some of them are only meant to go in a very straight or just slightly curvy direction, and others are meant to turn the wheel really, really, really fast. And then in the middle, we have the two steering techniques that were sort of ultimate control, a lot of control, but also a lot of versatility. So I've tried to organize them in the way of less versatility with more control, which would be fixed input, and then all the way to the other side, which would be one hand, which is basically extreme versatility with the least amount of control. And that's it. I really hope that you like this video. Please subscribe for more car videos just like this one, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.